Made this video for GorillaGrodd custom McFarlane Toys did this series with the comic page punchers, and I wanted this figure because I collect all kinds of apes and gorillas, gongs, and this one I did like, but I didn't want the armor. I wanted to have it without the armor, and didn't like the loincloth piece, and that the armor was glued on, that you couldn't take it off. So I had to do some customizing on this figure. So what to do? Now that I wanted the figure without the armor, well, when I took out the armor, I noticed that there were holes where the armor was glued on the forehead of the original head and the shoulder pads. And what I had to do was take a soldering tool and melt with this flat piece, melt the chest, and use the same plastic, melted plastic, to sculpt the chest piece. I did that also on the forehead of the figure, of the original head, and also on the sides where the shoulder pads were. So for the loincloth, the armored loincloth, I just melted and made the hair, sculpted the hair with the same plastic, melting the rubber. Took a little bit of time, but the effect is pretty cool, easy to do with hair for sculpted figures. And had to, after that, paint to match the figure. So I also sculpted the borders of the loincloth on the crotch piece, and a little bit of the ab crunch articulation to have a little bit more movement. So for the head, instead of having a different all new sculpted head, I wanted to have a different head variant. So I put aluminum foil over the original head, and with sculpting material that hardens without being getting it to the oven. That's a two-part sculpty material. I sculpted the head over the old one, so I can take it off and put it back again like a mask. This sculpting compound dries very hard. It doesn't crack, even though it's a fine layer over the old head. It's pretty sturdy. What I did with the shoulder pads is that, using the same soldering tool, I glued by melting these pieces together, the chest piece and the shoulder armor together, and that rubber mixes very well with the same material, and it doesn't come off. And with that piece of zip tie, put it through the back, and a little clasp on the armor. I can have the armor on and off on this figure. And with the helmet, I cut the piece that went into the original head, and you can put it on the new head or the old head. Works either way, and it looks good. So there you go. That's the GorillaGrodd custom I did. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos.